Hi everyone. For the past 2 or 3 days, I was showing how to do past life reading with and without the help of crystals. Then we started releasing our past life records, releasing our soul contracts that we had in the past lives after reading the Akashic records. Then I talked about maintaining the energetic boundaries that we have and keeping our energetic integrity. These are the steps that we need to follow in order for us to move into a future timeline of ours. These are basically the groundwork of understanding what we are from the past. And after doing a couple of past life readings or doing the Akashic records, we came to know that we had certain feelings of abandonment, uh, unfulfillment, or unhappiness in life, for which we need to release those soul contracts that we had from the past. Suppose you had a love relationship where you had been cheating or deceiving people around, then you need to release those old contracts that you have from your previous lifetimes in order to forgive and accept your life as it is currently. And you need to maintain the energy boundaries with others, so that suppose a new relationship comes in your life, then you can stand up and claim what is your sovereign birthright. Suppose you had a narcissistic partner in your previous relationship. Now you have released those past life contracts that you had with the narcissistic person who had been abusing or bullying you, but right now you are not available for any such instances instances that he want to try out uh, from this moment onwards, because you are releasing the old contracts. And suppose he want to push you out of your comfort zone, now you will not be available for such things, and you are releasing all feelings of anxiety, grief, anger, despair, discord, deception, or being a victim or a perpetrator in this lifetime, or having a connection with groups or society or people whom you don't resonate with. You are releasing that also from the current lifetime. Now once you do these things, you are actually doing the groundwork for coming forward to the next step of identifying what your future is. Because until now you were trying to unlock your past with the help of Akashic records and your past life records. Now you have released those past life contracts you had with your previous partners or your previous lifetimes, and come to a point where you have cleaned up your space, your energies, by keeping your energetic boundaries and maintaining a distance from people whom you don't resonate with. Once you do this groundwork, now you can do a meditation with the help of a trigonic record keeper crystal, which will help you identify your future timeline. There are crystals like Lemurian starseed crystal and this trigonic record keeper crystal, which will help you jump into a future timeline. There are two types of record keeper crystals. One is a left pointed crystal and a right pointed crystal. If you use the right pointing record keeper crystal, like a trigonic record keeper crystal, it will help you jump to a future timeline of yours. For identifying what is your future holding, you need to meditate with the help of a trigonic record keeper crystal. Now, actually, you don't have to go and buy a trigonic record keeper crystal. You might not even be able to buy if you have the resources also. It might not be available. So, the best thing to do is to do a meditation by connecting to the crystal Deva of the trigonic record keeper crystal, which will help you know what your future timeline is. For doing that, you can actually search the internet for seeing the shape and the color of the trigonic record keeper crystal, so that you can visualize the crystal. Now, this is a visualization meditation. You are not actually holding the crystal in your hand, but in order to visualize it correctly, you can search the internet for this trigonic record keeper crystal and visualize the image of the crystal that you see in the internet. Okay, so now we can start the meditation by visualizing. Now suppose this trigonic record keeper crystal is blue in color. You can start the meditation by visualizing that the record keeper crystal is getting enlarged in size and it expands above you to fill to a length of a room that you are surrounded with, and you are going inside the crystal and you are trying to connect to the crystal Deva, which is the soul blueprint of the crystal. You are now imagining that the trigonic record keeper crystal has come and filled to the size of a room around you, and you are inside the crystal and you are walking towards the crystal Deva, which you can visualize as anything because it is only the soul blueprint of the trigonic record keeper crystal. Now you are connecting to the crystal Deva of the record keeper crystal and you are asking the crystal Deva to help you connect to your future timeline. Now the Deva and you are connected through the ether, because in the ether this is only required. You are now directly connected to the trigonic record keeper crystal Deva and you are asking the permission from the trigonic crystal record keeper Deva to help you connect towards your future timeline. Now once you do that, you can now imagine that the crystal is getting smaller and smaller and coming to the size of a small stone which you are holding in your hand. Once you are visualizing that, you can detach from the crystal and come back to your previous form. Now this is an example of a meditation which will help you move towards your future. Now, because of the difference in frequency and adapting to the frequency of the crystal, for people it might takes certain time to attune to the frequency of the crystal, and after getting attuned to the new frequency, you can actually go within and find out what is the crystal suggesting. What is the Deva, crystal Deva of the trigonic record keeper pointing you to do in order to move into a future timeline of yours. Now it may take 3 hours, 6 hours, sometimes within a day or two, because you are now getting attuned to the frequency of the new future timeline that you wanted to be in. This is a point where actually you are bridging. You are coming out from the past life contracts, you are releasing the old, and you need to find out what is your new timeline, what is your future, what space does your future holds. To find that out, you have done a meditation and you are cleansing your system. In order to jump into a future timeline, the first thing that you need to do is to start manifesting your wishes and desires by taking action towards it. Now, what I mean by taking action is, action. Now you're clearing all the uh, previous life contracts that you had. You are keeping and safeguarding your energetic boundaries. You're maintaining a distance from people who does not resonate with you. And now the only path left is working towards your wishes and desires, dreams and goals. In order to do that, you have taken the help of a, uh trigonic record keeper, Crystal Deva, to help you what is there in your future. I mean, what is uh, holding a stake for your future by helping you understand what are your future records. And once you meditate, once you connect to the Crystal Deva and meditate with it, within a day or two you will be able to see what exactly is in store for you. What exactly the future holds for you can be easily manifested if you start taking action towards your wishes and goals. Suppose you can actually try to do a flower of life Merkaba activation meditation also along with it, because that will help you activate your soul gifts in order to move towards your life purpose. If you are doing past life reading with the help of us, we'll be able to uh, show you, channel you from your spirit what your subconscious tells you to do. Mostly what happens is 95%, 90 to 95% of things come from the subconscious, and you need to heal the subconscious completely from all past life labels. Or you can actually, there will be lot of personality based things stored in your subconscious, which you can clear out once we remove the past life subconscious labels you have. We do those things in order to help you heal from your subconscious mind completely. Now once you do this meditation, you can do a Merkaba activation meditation to activate the soul gifts that you have, and you can activate the flower of life. Now once we do Merkaba activation also along with this future timeline meditation with trigonic record keeper crystal, these are time link crystals actually. It can help you jump into a future timeline. Now the future is right now manifesting in the 5D consciousness right now. This is something, this is a point where we truly recognize that all past, present, future is nothing but only present. Everything comes in a unified way in the 5D consciousness. And you can, once you know the soul gifts that you have, you can easily manifest your future by starting to take action right now. Suppose you are planning to do something in the future which you would be knowing right now after doing the meditation, you can simply start taking action towards those dreams and wishes that you want to get manifested in the physical. Suppose you have a passion project or a dream to become to start something on your own, you can simply start taking action towards it, and that is how you manifest your new timeline or your future timeline. If there is something that was saved in your cellular memory from childhood that you always wanted to be or aspired to be, suppose you wanted to be a singer or something like that, it could be very small, or it could be even uh, building your own what is that uh, uh, I mean, it is and it need not be something very huge or something like that. It could be like building your own website or channel, or doing something which is out of the ordinary also. It could be, it is not something related to, okay, traveling, or spending you know unnecessarily or extravagantly on things which will give you instant gratification. I'm talking about soul stuff. Soul stuff is something which your consciousness wants to manifest in the physical, which is something related to the free will choice of your destiny. And for that we need to do the soul retrieval correctly before doing any of these past life readings or subconscious label clearing. For doing this soul retrieval, we need to collect the soul fragments and help assemble it by doing the soul integration first, and then only we can do the fitment of the soul towards achieving a specific purpose in this lifetime. And that is something that we do. Soul retrieval, unless we do soul retrieval, we will not be able to find out what exactly we need to do in this life with. That is why I am saying there is a distinct difference between spending money extravagantly and going to visit some places or something like that. This is more like manifesting the wishes and dreams that you had right from your childhood till the uh, now, where you are seeing things with the help of this trigonic record keeper crystal. This could be something like you are having certain gifts and talents. You are identifying and using those gifts to help others, or do something small like building a community website or a YouTube channel, or even uh, you know producing a cartoon or anything. I mean, it could be, it need not be something that is heavily dependent on your investment potential, or it is more related to your creativity space. It is more like you doing something uh, like an art or a craft, or pursuing a passion or a hobby that you always wanted to do in order to help others in this lifetime. But until now you have not been taking action towards it. Even though you had this feeling coming in your soul would have you would have listened to this soul song many lifetimes also, but you would not have been able to manifest it until now. By activating this soul gifts or your flower of life, by doing the Merkaba meditation, you will be able to find out what are the gifts that you have from your previous lifetimes. So what will happen is you can start taking action towards doing those things which you wanted to pursue in this life. Suppose it is modeling something with clay, say for example. I mean something creative. Suppose you want to do a craft project, or a project which uses art forms, or creating graffitis or mural paintings. It could be anything related to your creative form of self-expression. That is what I mean by moving into a future timeline. If you are using your potential for these kind of personal ambitions, then that is the point where you are actually moving into 5D consciousness, where you are bridging your past and future timelines by creating something you always wanted to do. And this is the outcome of the services we are offering. Actually, if you are following the video step by step, and finally we have reached a place where first we did our past life reading and our Akashic records reading. First we tried using tarot, then we tried using a record keeper crystal, as that was asked by one of our soul groups, Chantal Mary. And now uh, we talked about releasing past life contracts to release those past life emotions of grief, anxiety, loneliness, desperation, remorse, discord to others, and being a victim or a perpetrator. Once you release those emotions, you have learned to keep your energetic boundaries and maintain your energetic space from others. And once you move out of them, the only thing that is remaining is to meditate with this trigonic record keeper crystal, and apply your Merkaba meditation to activate your soul gifts, which is coming from the flower of life, and try to fulfill those desires, wishes or dreams or passion that you had, which will help you move into a future timeline of yours by simply taking action towards it. If it is a passion that you always wanted to do in life, then you will be working on it 5 days a week or 6 days a week. It is not something that you will start one day and leave it tomorrow. By continuously working towards your passion and goals, you will be able to shift to a future timeline altogether. Thank you.